Hope that holds through repetition, doesn't weaken in return. Hope that holds through repetition, learns the value of what's firm. I once feared the days that repeated, the ones with no new sign. I thought meaning lived in progress, not in standing the test of time. But hope remained inside the pattern, inside mornings that looked the same. It learned that faithfulness itself was never something plain. Hope that holds through repetition, doesn't weaken in return. Repetition strip hope of illusion, of novelty mistaken for grace. It showed that endurance is sacred when nothing changes its face. Hope stayed when excitement faded, when motivation ran thin. It discovered depth in remaining where beginnings never end. Hope that holds through repetition, doesn't weaken in return. Hope that holds through repetition, learns the value of what's firm. The same prayers carry new weight, spoken without expectation. Hope stopped waiting for resolution and accepted continuation. It learned that staying present was already a form of trust, that what survives repetition is never fragile dust. Hope that holds through repetition, doesn't weaken in return. Hope that holds through repetition, learns the value of what's firm. So I honor the days that repeat, the quiet rhythm they give. I trust that something is being formed in the way I continue to live. No urgency, no need for proof, no demand for concern. Just hope that holds through repetition and quietly learns. Hope that holds through repetition, doesn't weaken in return. Hope that holds through repetition, learns the value of what's firm. Hope that waits without pressure, doesn't break when time feels long. Hope that waits without pressure, doesn't break when time feels long. Hope that waits without pressure, learns to rest where I belong. I used to rush, hope forward, afraid it would fade if left behind. I treated patience like weakness and speed like a sign. But hope began to slow its breathing. It stopped running ahead. It learned that being present was stronger than being led. Hope that waits without pressure doesn't break when time feels long. Hope that waits without pressure learns to rest where I belong. There were days when nothing answered, when waiting felt exposed. I wanted hope to justify itself, to prove it's still opposed. But hope does not argue with time. It does not demand release. It stays gentle in delay and grows deeper in peace. Hope that waits without pressure doesn't break when time feels long. Hope that waits without pressure learns to rest where I belong. Pressure taught me how fear speaks, how urgency pretends to care. Hope learned another language, one softer and more aware. It learned to stay without force, without needing to defend. Hope rested inside enough and did not need an end. Hope that waits without pressure doesn't break when time feels long. Hope that waits without pressure learns to rest where I belong. So I release the need to hurry, to turn waiting into strain. I trust that hope remains intact, even when nothing explains. No deadlines, no inner demand, no reason to prolong. Just hope that waits without pressure and knows exactly where I belong. Hope that waits without pressure doesn't break when time feels long. Hope that waits without pressure learns to rest where I belong. Hope that waits without pressure doesn't break when time feels long. Hope that waits without pressure learns to rest where I belong. Hope that survives the ordinary, doesn't depend on change. Hope that survives the ordinary, finds meaning in the same. I expected hope to arrive loudly, with breakthroughs I could see. I thought meaning lived in milestones, not in quiet continuity. But hope learned to survive repetition, to remain inside routine. It discovered depth in common hours, when nothing looked unseen. Hope that survives the ordinary, doesn't depend on change. Hope that survives the ordinary, finds meaning in the same. Days blurred into each other, without signs of forward gain. I feared hope would disappear inside the ordinary strain. But hope does not require intensity. It does not live on thrill. It stays faithful in consistency, in moments standing still. Hope that survives. Hope that survives the ordinary. Doesn't depend on change. Hope that survives. Hope that survives the ordinary. Finds meaning in the same. Ordinary time reshaped hope. It softened expectation. It stopped demanding transformation and accepted continuation. Hope learned that faithfulness itself was already alive. Not every moment needs to ascend. Some are meant to survive. Hope that survives. Hope that survives the ordinary. Doesn't depend on change. Oh, it's in the edge. Hope that survives. Hope that survives the ordinary. Finds meaning in the same. So I honor the quiet days, the ones without display. I trust that something is held together, even when nothing shifts my way. No drama, no visible proof, no reason to explain. Just hope that survives the ordinary and remains again and again. Hope that survives ordinary. Doesn't depend on change. Oh, yes it is. Want it all, want it all. Hope that survives. Hope that survives ordinary. Finds meaning in the same. When hope learns to wait, it doesn't fade in the night. When hope learns to wait, it softens its grip on the light. I used to believe hope meant forward motion, a constant pull toward better days. I thought standing still meant losing ground. The waiting was fear in disguise. But hope grew tired of being rushed, of carrying expectations it never promised. It wanted to breathe inside the present, to exist without demanding arrival. When hope learns to wait, it doesn't fade in the night. When hope learns to wait, it softens its grip on the light. There were moments when hope felt fragile, when nothing changed and time stretched thin. I mistook delay for absence, as if love required visible progress. But hope does not expire in stillness. It matures beneath the surface. It learns endurance quietly, where no applause ever reaches. When hope learns to wait, it doesn't fade in the night. When hope learns to wait, it softens its grip on the light. Waiting taught hope a slower language, one not spoken and outcomes of proof. It learned to stay beside uncertainty, to sit with questions unanswered. Hope stopped chasing reassurance and learned to rest in enough. Not because the future was clear, but because presence remained true. When hope learns to wait, it doesn't fade in the night. When hope learns to wait, it softens its grip on the light. So I let hope exist without urgency, with forcing it to explain itself. I allow it to stay small and steady, to walk with me instead of ahead of me. If hope is real, it doesn't need speed. It survives by staying. No countdown, no pressure to become. Just hope learning how to wait. Oh, oh, oh. When hope learns to wait, doesn't fade in the night. When hope learns to wait, it softens its grip on the light. So I let hope exist without urgency, with forcing it to explain itself. I allow it to stay small and steady, to walk with me instead of ahead of me. Hope that doesn't rush the dawn, doesn't beg the night to end. Hope that doesn't rush the dawn, learns to stay before it bends. I once treated morning like a rescue, as if darkness was a flaw to escape. I waited for light to justify endurance, for change to explain the pain. But hope began to settle deeper, not as a promise of arrival, as permission to remain, even while the sky stayed closed. Hope that doesn't rush the dawn, doesn't beg the night to end. Hope that doesn't rush the dawn, learns to stay before it bends. There were hours when nothing lifted, when time moved without announcement. I measured hope by visible relief, and doubted what did not improve. But hope is not a countdown, it does not survive on clocks. It learns to breathe in the dark without demanding the sun. Hope that doesn't rush the dawn, doesn't beg the night to end. Hope that doesn't rush. The dawn learns to stay before it bends. Waiting softened hope's posture. It stopped leaning forward. It learned how to stand upright inside unfinished moments. Hope became less about outcome and more about companionship. It stayed beside me quietly without insisting on change. Hope that doesn't rush the dawn, doesn't beg the night to end. Hope that doesn't rush. The dawn learns to stay before it bends. So I stopped asking the night to hurry. I stopped negotiating with time. I trust that light knows when to come and darkness knows when to leave. Hope does not disappear in delay. It learns endurance instead. No urgency, no demand for proof. Just hope that doesn't rush the dawn. Hope that doesn't rush the dawn, doesn't beg the night to end. Hope that doesn't rush. The dawn learns to stay before it bends. So I stopped asking the night to hurry. I stopped negotiating with time. I trust that light knows when to come and darkness knows when to leave. I'm still here at the end of the stretch of ordinary hours. Not lifted, not broken, just present. The day didn't turn into something memorable or dramatic. It simply passed through me. Still here, still moving, without force or fear. Still here, still moving, and I remain. I didn't change my life today or solve anything important. I only stayed with what was in front of me. My body kept its rhythm, even when my thoughts wandered. That was enough. Still here, still moving through the same space. Still here, still moving at a human pace. The hours didn't reward me or test me or challenge my worth. They just unfolded. I learned that continuation doesn't need encouragement. It happens anyway. Still here, still moving. Still here, still moving, and nothing falls. I didn't wait for clarity before continuing this day. I continued first. There's quiet strength in not stopping just because nothing special happens, and staying upright. Still here, still moving, without demand. Still here, still moving, as I am. The repetition didn't drain me the way it used to. It steadied me. I stopped resisting the sameness of these moments, and they stopped resisting me. Still here, still moving, without strain. Still here, still moving again. Life feels lighter when I stop asking it to feel important, when it's allowed to just be life. I don't postpone presents waiting for a better moment. This one holds. Still here, still moving, when nothing is new. Still here, still moving, and it's true. The ordinary carried me further than motivation ever did, and I trust it now. So I keep moving quietly into whatever comes next, without rushing. Still here, still moving through another day. Still here, still moving, and I stay. Hope that knows how to stay doesn't vanish when things delay. Hope that knows how to stay learns to live inside today. I once thought hope lived in movement and progress I could explain. If nothing shifted, nothing mattered, that was the rule I maintained. But hope grew roots in repetition, in days that looked the same. It stayed when nothing announced itself, when change forgot my name. Hope that knows how to stay doesn't vanish when things delay. Hope that knows how to stay learns to live inside today. There were moments I confused waiting with loss, as if patience carried a cost. But hope is not weakened by stillness, it is strengthened by remaining. It learns learns to sit without answers, to breathe without relief. It becomes quieter than expectation and deeper than belief. Hope that knows how to stay doesn't vanish when things delay. Oh, hope that knows how to stay learns to live inside today, staying taught hope endurance without applause or sign. It learned that presence itself was already enough time. Hope stopped leaning toward tomorrow and settled into now. Not because the future was promised, but because the present allowed. Oh, hope that knows how to stay doesn't vanish when things delay. Oh, hope that knows how to stay learns to live inside today. So I let hope remain beside me without asking it to leave. I trust that staying is not failure, but a quieter kind of sea. No urgency, no demand to prove, no race it has to win. Just hope that knows how to stay and begins again within. Oh, hope that knows how to stay doesn't vanish things delay. Oh, hope that knows how to stay learns to live inside today. So I let hope remain beside me without asking it to leave. I trust that staying is not failure, but a quieter kind of sea. That doesn't depend on change, doesn't vanish when nothing moves. That doesn't depend on change finds me where it chooses. I once believed hope lived in outcomes, invisible signs of growth. If nothing shifted, nothing mattered. That was the fear I wore. But hope began to loosen its grip on brothers I betrays, and not to live inside prisons, not in future space. That doesn't depend on change, doesn't vanish when nothing moves. That doesn't depend on change finds me where it chooses. Change became a false requirement, a condition I imposed. It thought fate survived improvement, fading when it's slow. But hope does not require emotion. It survives through stay. It remains when nothing transforms, as skill finds a way. Hope that doesn't depend on change doesn't vanish when nothing moves. That doesn't depend on change finds meaning where it chooses. Oh, mature beyond expectation, beyond the need to ascend, and learn that staying prison was not the opposite of them. It softened its demand for progress and trusted simple breath. Hope lived comfortably inside enough without bargaining with death. Hope that doesn't depend on change doesn't vanish when nothing moves. That doesn't depend on change finds meaning where it chooses. So I release the pressure to evolve, to justify where I stand. I trust that presence is already full, held jumpy in his hand. No urgency, no timeline, no measure to arrange. Just hope that doesn't depend on change and quietly remains. Hope that doesn't depend on change doesn't vanish when nothing moves. That doesn't depend on change finds meaning where it chooses. Hope that remains even here doesn't leave when nothing changes. Hope that remains even here learns to stay through every stage. I once believed hope needed distance, that it lived somewhere ahead. I thought the present was temporary, a place to escape instead. But hope appeared in the moment I least expected it to stay. It didn't ask for better ground, it remained anyway.
Hope that remains even here doesn't leave when nothing changes. Hope that remains even here learns to stay through every stage.
Here was not the place I planned, not where answers gathered. I thought hope would wait for improvement, for a more acceptable chapter. But hope did not need permission. It did not ask for relief. It settled into the present and softened my belief.
Hope that remains even here doesn't leave when nothing changes. Hope that remains even here learns to stay through every stage.
Hope learned to live without escape, without a better condition. It found meaning in persistence, not in sudden transition. It showed me that remaining was already an act of grace, that hope doesn't require elsewhere. It survives in this place.
Hope that remains even here doesn't leave when nothing changes. Hope that remains even here learns to stay through every stage.
So I stopped postponing presence, waiting for the right terrain. I trust that hope is already here, even inside what feels plain. No urgency, no demand to move, no promise I must chase. Just hope that remains even here and quietly holds its place.
Hope that remains even here doesn't leave when nothing changes. Hope that remains even here learns to stay through every stage.